Hello, hello, hello. This is Desiree coming to you once again on this beautiful weekend from Vancouver. So I hope everyone have been well and enjoying this beautiful Thanksgiving weekend. I think for some of our American friends. So today I'd like to talk a little bit about the post that I shared a few days ago about how life actually begins at the end of our comfort zone. And share with me, how do you feel about this statement? What is your experience or insight on this? I believe it's a quote from Neil Donald Welsh. Some of you, or most of you, many of you may know of this very spiritual author of Conversations with God. I am a fan of his writings, and I remember feeling very inspired by his words, his story in that book. So this statement, life begins at the end of our comfort zone, rings true to me very much. And I wanted to talk about that today because last week we were talking about what faith means to you. And in that journey of discovering that faith, that spirituality within us, and what that means to us, I think this question, this statement of how life begins at the end of our comfort zone is actually very relevant, at least it is for me. So at the very beginning of my own rediscovery or reclaiming of spirituality, I have experienced quite some challenges and some wake-up calls that allowed me to go deeper within and to find that awareness, actually, to find that awareness and that courage to go out of my comfort zone. You know, what I've known, what I was desperately, actually, on some level, clinging on to as my truth. When, in fact, you know, my true self, or my inner knowing, my soul, if you will, already was ready to move on to the next phase of my journey, but my ego, my mind, my attachment was still too scared to step out of that comfort zone, and was just relentlessly, actually, still trying to march on that path that wasn't really what my true spirit wanted me to do or to be. So I had to step out of my comfort zone, and I have to say I was very much pushed to the edge of the cliff and had to take that leap of faith to jump out of that comfort zone, if you will, of mine, thinking that, you know, this life of mine is about making the films that I thought I want to make and creating a career as a filmmaker that I, you know, envisioned myself to be. And as I took that leap of faith and received, you know, some higher guidance from my own soul, and also connecting to the higher source, the higher power, I was slowly able to remember, become aware of my true purpose, my true calling. So I'd like to share that because, maybe some of you may be on a crossroad on your own journey to find your own calling or your purpose in your life, or maybe you already have found your true calling, your true purpose, and that's all good. And as we move along on our journey, we're always waiting to discover the next steps on our journey, our soul's journey, to fulfill our true purpose. So I invite you to think about, what is your comfort zone? What is your comfort zone that you'd like to perhaps transcend, so that you can allow your spirit, your soul, to continue to develop and to grow on this spiritual journey. And if you have, already come out of your comfort zone to a certain level, then let us reflect on your accomplishments. What do you think you've learned by coming out of your comfort zone, and where are you at today, coming out of it? So today I'd like to do a meditation with you to connect with our own inner spirit, and just ask ourselves, what is the next comfort zone? We have so many comfort zones in our mindsets, our beliefs, our attachments, that can prevent us from living to our true potential. I think everyone on this planet is always on a quest, on a path, on a journey to live more and more in our fullest potential in this lifetime on this plane. So at least for me, the journey is always continuing. Every single day, every single moment, I am given time to be on this plane. So there's always, habits and attachments, and that we're trying to transform, transcend, and those are all part of our comfort zones. We're used to doing things a certain way, thinking a certain way, responding to situations, to people, to events a certain way, that may or may not, serve the higher purpose. So as we develop our awareness, our consciousness as spiritual beings, we always want to invite ourselves to reflect on what is the next comfort zone that I need to perhaps transcend or transform in order for me to advance, in order for me to develop and become a better person. So every day for me is an opportunity to re-examine, to look myself in the mirror, re-examine, reflect, what is the next thing that I can improve so that I can be a better person for, the world. So to bring more love, to bring more light to the world, as this portal that I've started is intended to do, and to encourage everyone to do, is to continue to improve ourselves, to bring more love, be more love, and be more light that we can bring to the world. So today I'd like to invite us to do a meditation with me, to reflect on what is this comfort zone that I may want to transcend today. Just connect to that spirit within and just ask us that question to help us be more aware of where we can go next with our quantum leap of evolution of our spirit, of our being, of our qualities. Okay, so let me begin to play my favorite music that I use for my meditations, and it is the Love Peace Harmony song that carries incredible healing frequency vibration, and I always share the link to this beautiful music, and if it speaks to you, if you like it, you can always use it for your own meditation as well. So let us now begin. So sit up straight if you can, or if you're lying down, you're welcome to just relax. Just close your eyes gently. And take a deep breath in, all the way to your lower abdomen. Take another deep breath in, all the way to your lower abdomen. Another deep breath in, and breathe out and just relax. Take a moment to connect with your own heart and soul. Look within your own heart and soul and connect with this light being that is our soul. This is the light being that carries our subconsciousness. That inner voice that we hear as intuition is that voice of our own soul. So you can gently ask this light being, your soul, is there anything in your life right now that you'd like to perhaps improve by allowing yourself to step out of your comfort zone? And what would that be? So just go within and ask yourself, what is that one thing? Just focus on one thing that you may want to improve or transform by stepping out of that comfort zone. Is it maybe changing your routine? Changing a routine that could bring you better health. better energy? Or could it be bringing some change to how we relate to ourselves? Or how we relate to someone else in a relationship? It can be anything, any aspect of your life. What is that comfort zone that you'd like to step out of so that you can discover this new possibility in your life, or new possibility, new potential within yourself? And once you know what the issue that you want to transcend is, then ask yourself, what is it that's limiting you from stepping out of that comfort zone? What is that one thing that is preventing you from stepping out of your comfort zone? And then we breathe into our heart and soul and visualize golden light shining in that one reason in your heart that could be limiting us, stopping us from stepping out of our comfort zone. So just visualize this golden light shining in our hearts to melt away that limiting factor or reason, and melt away the blockage. Just visualize golden light in your heart. Breathe in golden light into your heart. Breathe in golden light into your heart. And allow your heart to open to receive the golden healing light, to melt away any fear, any resistance, to allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Take another deep breath into your heart and see your heart lighting up with this golden healing light shining brightly in your heart to help you melt away any fear, resistance, negativity that's limiting us to step into our true potential. Take another deep breath in. And now visualize yourself. If you have stepped out of your comfort zone, who do you see yourself become? Visualize yourself as the being, the person that you see after you have stepped out of your comfort zone, transcending, transforming whatever you're trying to let go and to transcend, to become that quality, that person that you envision yourself to be. Who do you see in that vision? How has that vision transformed into the true you? How does that make you feel? Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and just come back into your heart center. Continue to connect with your own heart and soul. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Notice how you're feeling. And slowly open your eyes when you're ready. So, how was that meditation to you? I love to hear your experience, your insights. Did you hear any messages, inspiration from your own inner spirit, from your own soul? So I hope this meditation will be useful to you to help us get out of our comfort zone and explore something beyond that we may not even have imagined possible. So I thank you for joining me, and I welcome you to connect with me, message me if you have any insights or questions. I run the Rainbow Light meditation sessions for the Vancouver Lesbian Gay Community Center community every Saturday. So if you're interested, please message me. I'd love to welcome you to join that group as well. If you find this meditation useful for you, we do this every week. All kinds of different meditations for helping ourselves to enhance our well-being. So I thank you once again for joining me. Next week, I have a very exciting lineup for you. I'm expecting to do a very inspiring interview with a special guest, and look out for the posts on my Facebook page. And till then, thank you for joining. Be queer, be love, and be the light that the world needs. Take care.